Okay, here is the before. They have Bermuda and they want to upgrade to St. Augustine. Now I say upgrade because St. Augustine is the only grass that we can keep green year round in our area. Bermuda, you can see it's mixing in here between the Bermuda and the St. Augustine. You can see the St. Augustine growing into the Bermuda. The Bermuda, it's green in the late spring and the early summer. Today is June the 3rd. So it's the early summer. It's not even officially summer yet, so it's still kind of technically late spring. But the problem is Bermuda is the first grass to go brown. And you can see what happened in the battle back here where the St. Augustine actually took over the Bermuda. The St. Augustine is a more durable, thick, robust, hardy plant, and it does better in our area. So I'm going to be spraying it, which I normally don't do, but I'm going to spray it so that it doesn't come back. And then I'll be taking it out and bringing in the fresh soil and the fresh sod as normal. As I'm sure you have seen. If you haven't, make sure you check out all of the other before and after projects. As a matter of fact, this project in particular, I did the backyard, so I'll show you the after on this project, which will give you some perspective on how the lawn looks after several weeks, because this one was resodded pretty early in the year. I think it was still the winter. The backyard was resodded in the winter, so you will be I'm sure you'll be interested to see how the backyard is doing after all that time here in the summer. This is the before though for the front yard. This is Bermuda. We're going to be getting rid of this and we're going to be bringing in some St. Augustine, and this front yard is all open, so I'm probably going to go with Floratam, which does excellent in the open sun, instead of the Provista, but I'm not sure. I may go with Provista. It just depends. I'm going to think about it, maybe talk to my supplier, but Provista does good in the direct sun as well. Stay tuned. Okay, quick update, and now all of the old Bermuda is dead. And I want to do that because I don't want the old Bermuda to start growing back through the new St. Augustine that I'll be installing. So give it some weeks after I sprayed it to let all of the chemicals kind of dissipate. And now it's all dried, got all of the sprinklers marked, and now it's time to hit it with the sod cutter. So when you're doing a resod and the old grass is Bermuda, you want to take this extra step to make sure that you don't have a situation where that old Bermuda regenerates and grows back through the St. Augustine, which, if you're not aware, that is an actual issue in a lot of lawns where they have Bermuda grass growing into the St. Augustine. Stay tuned. Next step, gonna hit it with the sod cutter and get this old Bermuda to the dump. Stay tuned. Okay, quick update. Okay, so now some physical landscaping has happened. The edge had a big hump along here and some dips and other issues. So that's been physically scaped with the shovel and the elbow grease to give a little bit better contour for the front yard. There was a big lip here where you see my fingers pointing here. And also over here, the hump was about 4 inches higher. So that's been taken down. You can see some of the exposed roots. All of the old soil has been hauled off to the dump and recycled at the landfill. All right, so now is the next step, which is going to be to install the original mix number 3, which is the good stuff. This is the high quality soil. This is high in nutrient. This is the best foundation for your new lawn. Stay tuned. Alright, so in this case, why would you want to have a brand new yard and old sprinklers? So upgrade these guys and move them closer to the wall, because they were actually sitting here kind of in the middle, so they need to be closer to the building. And also give them taller risers, so they'll have a little bit better spray and better reach. So that's going to give you a much more perfecter lawn. And of course, perfecter is a technical term that irrigation people use. Stay tuned. Okay, so now one of the secret ingredients, the original mix number 3, has been installed. This is going to make a perfect bed, a perfect foundation for the new St. Augustine. Nothing provides a better foundation for your new lawn than the original mix number 3. And it's got to be smoothed out. It's just like icing on the cake. The dog is barking. The dog likes it. They're going to have a fresh new area to take care of their business. Stay tuned. Okay, and now it's time for the last ingredient, and that is the Milorganite. This is the all-natural fertilizer, the best fertilizer for your St. Augustine and all grass and all plants. It doesn't burn, it's not chemical based, and this is almost the after, but the sod is all in, the fresh soil is all in, and the last step after I put in the fertilizer is going to be some final adjustments on the sprinklers, and they'll be able to enjoy their yard. Also upgraded the rock in these beds here, so put some fresh marble. All right, stay tuned. All right, and now this is the after. Brand new front yard. This time went with the Floratam and all brand new sprinklers. These are all Rainbirds. These are all Rainbirds. The best sprinklers, the most reliable sprinklers in our area are Rainbird Commercial Professional Series. And so now you got all brand new yard. You want to water for short periods of time and for a higher frequency. So you don't need to water for like an hour continuous. That's actually not effective. The best way to do it is to water for shorter periods of time but a higher frequency. So if you can, water a couple times a day for a short period of time, and do that for several weeks until the grass really starts to take. You don't need to water once a day for 45 minutes. You'll just be wasting water. What you want to do is give the fresh grass a nice drink of water. You want to water as little as possible. If 10 minutes does it, then that's awesome. Do that twice a day if you can. 10 to 12 or maybe 15 minutes. Do that twice in the hottest time of the day, and the grass will take off and do excellent. As time goes by, you can lower the watering and start skipping days, and that will give you the best yard ever. Thank you for checking out this video. Post in the comments your thoughts. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Florida Pro Lawn Care. FloridaProLawnCare.com for a free consultation. Until next time, peace. All right, so here's the after. And okay, so when was this installed? Do you remember?
I think it was installed back in February.
February?
Yep.
And it was all brown because it was all dormant. This is the Scott's Pro Vista, And now here we are on the 28th day of June, and this is what you got. FloridaProlawnCare.com.